1. And we are not yet live. Why are we not live? Are we live? Are we supposed to be live yet? Live stream, work with me. Oh.
That music is loud.
We are live! Guess what? But I was in my other channel, and now I'm back here, and we are live! Good, we've been live for actually 30 seconds. Good to know. Don't worry, in the editing, everything's gonna be fine. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Strangecom William. Today here with our new co-host, Strings, the Hangout TJ.
That's me, Strings of Fate. How's it going, guys? And here we are today with some other, well, two other people. We have Captain.
Hello.
And the awesome Dan.
Hiya.
Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself, Captain?
Well, I am 17, and yeah, I come from the wholesome state of Nebraska, right in the middle there. And yeah.
Great.
Oh, come on, buddy. Tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Well, I do a lot of gaming videos, mixture of trolls, me and my friends just, you know, jacking off, having a good time.
Good. How about you? Awesome guy.
Hi. I'm Danny. I live in the good old New York. Basically my channel is all about gaming, talking about gaming, doing some walkthroughs of the newest games, or anything else I can find, like Overwatch. I got started because a few years ago I was going through some depression after like a lot of things were happening. I was going through a lot of depression, and one thing that helped me get through it was watching like all these YouTubers. Like I remember watching like Rad Brad and PewDiePie. I'd watch their videos, and I was always like get a kick out. Like, I always love it. So then after like the whole like depression thing, after I got over it, basically I decided to follow in their footsteps and basically become one of them. And yeah, here I am.
It's good, you guys.
Cool.
So come on, what was the guy's latest video?
My latest video was a pacifist trolling Australian edition.
Nice.
My latest video was me raging on Crash Bandicoot because holy crap, that game is difficult.
Are you live streaming it?
No.
Good. So guys, come on. You can tell us a little bit more about your YouTube channels. Come on, Captain. We were talking about, a couple of minutes ago, we were even talking about your history as a YouTuber.
Well, I started out as, I was told that I'm really good at basically telling the game and making jokes about it. So then I was like, you know what? I might as well start a YouTube channel. And all my friends were with me. There was one in particular who disliked all my videos. I don't really talk to him anymore. But yeah, I basically just has from there taken off, and I've learned a whole bunch of new stuff. So it's been great.
That's really cool. As I said, it's one thing I have liked about like this community making videos and everything else is the fact that not only do you get to have a lot of fun playing games, you also get to meet loads of people and learn loads of brand new things, because with all the people in here, you may know like a few things, but then you've got other people that are you know, bringing up more things for you to learn, you know, perhaps new software or something else that might be better or do something for you. You know, like, is there anything in particular that you have learned since coming to the Collaborators Online Alliance?
Ooh.
Either of you?
I learned it's really quite friendly. Like, you'll make a lot of friends here. You'll be surprised. Like, I came here, and I'm already, like, I already did, like, 3 collaboration videos with, like, my 3 new friends.
I have met tons of I met 5 guys on here, and now I play with them a lot now. We've done Gmod, we've done Overwatch. It's been one hell of a ride.
Yeah.
What are you guys' expectations about YouTube?
At first, I expected it to be like, I post one video, I get like 2 billion subscribers automatically. At first I thought it was gonna be super easy, like, you post one gaming video, and then you get all these different subscribers, all these different comments, and it's not really like that. Like, you'll get there in time, but at first it's a little bit slow.
My my expectations were pretty low. I didn't expect to get a whole bunch of subscribers. I thought, well, within a year I'll get 23, and then, you know, I'll move up.
How many
So,
subscribers do you have at the moment?
80.
I have a 305.
Nice.
Nice.
So, one of the things that we're going to talk about today is what Steam's most played game right now.
That's PUBG!
It is PUBG. For those that don't know and that are listening in, that's Players Unknown Battleground. It comes from the creators of the mod that was originally based on the Arma 2 and then moved to Arma 3 after they removed the zombies. It is by far one of the most popular games. It is flooding live streams, it's flooding YouTube with countless amount of content and hours of people just playing these games. I got it recently and I already have 30 hours invested in the game. And it's also what I like to call looting simulator, because I don't get a lot of kills because I'm bad, but I like to pick up things.
Can't go wrong with looting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing the game for, I guess, almost a month now. And I gotta say, it's turned into one of my favorite games to play or record. We already got people in the comment sessions in our live stream. I don't know who that at.
What?
I don't think so, because we only got 2 people watching it right now. Why aren't people watching the podcast? Strings, keep going.
What? Well, all of a sudden, right. So, are there, do either of you currently play PUBG?
No, but I want
No.
to.
Me too. I want to.
What do you know about the game? Like, how much content of it that you have watched?
What
I've
I've-
watched a beginner's guide to it.
I've seen tons of YouTubers play it, so I know a little bit about it.
What do you guys
I've
think about the
seen-
game?
It looks amazing.
It actually looks fun, but my biggest worry is that it's community. Like, if it's like a ginormous cancerous community, or the people there are gonna be actually kind of nice.
Well, at the very
My-
beginning,
my-
when go ahead, Strings.
My issue is that there's a bunch of people that sort of blare things down the mic. I think that's my problem. Now, obviously, it can be funny once you're running around in the open world, but when you're waiting on that small island, or you're waiting in the plane, you've just got people like blaring memes or shouting down the mic just to be annoying. But I haven't really looked at the community itself. But while playing the game, I don't really feel like I've ever really been trolled by anyone. I've yet to be teabagged by anyone. You know, I feel like people are actually trying to put an effort in and play the game for what it is, rather than do it just to annoy people. And it's something that I just very much enjoy about the game.
Yeah.
Have you won it yet?
Have you won?
Oh no!
Have you
Plus,
gotten the GG easy?
I have not got myself a chicken dinner yet. It's second. Second is the closest that I've got.
It's a great feeling.
I bet it is.
Did you guys play H1Z1?
No.
No, but I really want to.
I played like 5 seconds of it until I got shot in the face.
What do you think about it?
But I remember I was at my friend's house, and he was like, I was like, "What are you playing?" He was like, "Oh, it's H1Z1." I was like, "Oh, can I play?" "Oh, sure." I took 2 steps, I got shot in the face. I'm like, "Okay, you know what? No, take it back."
Well, going back, just so we don't go off topic right away. Going back to my first time playing PUBG, I got like a chicken dinner kind of like right away, and of course that was, I guess, the first of my 2 chicken dinners so far, which was of course a really terrible experience. I don't want to say that I suck at the game. I'm not great, but I know how to kill people, I guess, and I'm pretty good at looting.
Yeah, it says, Will, you're very good at killing people. The first game I played with you, you ran me over.
Yeah, that's true. No, that was the second. You're wrong there. I'm pretty sure that you're wrong.
Yo, Wong.
Sure.
You're wrong.
Sure. You also tried to run Dylan over in the same game too.
Yeah, then he ran me over in our previous match. Are you making fun of my English there, Captain? Is that what
What?
I'm hearing?
Maybe.
Like, Unknown Battleground, aka run everybody over.
Yeah. It's really good to use friendly fire. The
With
premise of the game is win it.
the well, with we have PUBG and we also have H1Z1. They, as we do know, that being games of a similar kind, you know, battle royale, last man standing,
Yeah.
they are going to have competition and a rivalry between the two. So is there a lot? Like, do you guys know much about H1Z1? Like
I've
how it
seen
plays?
gameplay.
So, out of the two, which one do you think is currently doing, I guess, the battle royale in a better form? I know that they share very similar things, and I also know that what is it? I believe Sony got the guy who's the head of PUBG to actually oversee and do some stuff for them, because apparently they couldn't necessarily get the artillery right or some other stuff. Is there any aspects in which you think one rival is doing better than the other?
Well, doesn't H1Z1 have zombies in it? Or
Yeah,
no?
H1Z1 has zombies, but
PUBG's gonna have
Player
zombies.
Battlegrounds doesn't.
Yeah, but it's gonna have.
Okay.
There was an
Yeah,
announcement
the-
that
That's
there
what
was
zombies.
gonna
There's-
there was
the
gonna have
zombie mode-
zombies.
Yeah, the zombie mode is like mostly exists. It's just a matter of they're in the process of like evolving it to be what it is. But in the aspects that both of them do share, is there any particular one that Capson, for instance, do you think that one is doing better than the other?
Well, definitely.
Yeah, I
Probably
think Player
Battleground.
Battleground does a little bit better in customization. I think when it comes to the looting system and customization, I think it makes it a lot easier for new players to like get gear that they need to survive in Player Battleground. H1Z1, like, I feel that's a little bit difficult to get like the gear that you need to like start playing correctly. I think that's one thing that Battleground does a lot better.
Well, yeah, true. Well, I guess.
As it is, when I joined, I very much like when I first joined the game, I very much enjoyed because I didn't watch many videos about it at all. It's for when I don't have games, I don't necessarily watch too many videos about them because I I get a little bit sad that I don't have it. But the moment I jump in and I'm sat there, the whole tier system, as you've already mentioned, is amazing. The fact that you already know that this is better than this and this is better than this, and I've actually looked up like some of the weapon stats, and a lot of the weapons are actually still quite similar in damage. It's only like, for instance, the M16, the M416, and the Scar all actually have similar damage properties. The only difference is the accuracy between the weapons. So you're not necessarily being put out by being stuck with one weapon over another. It's just there are some that are better at hitting targets from range. I've never really felt in the game when I've played it that I've really been at that much of a disadvantage, unless, the game I played earlier when it didn't matter wherever I went, all four of us, we only had shotguns. Every single place we went was shotguns and pistols.
Well, yeah, we end up making those only shotguns and only run people over's challenge in PUBG so far, and well, it's really fun because there's a lot of different things that you can do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, speaking of challenges, are there like challenge modes? Like, say, like you join to a lobby, and then it's like challenge, kill 5 people with a shotgun.
No. The only thing that you're supposed to do in the game is grab up whatever weapon that you find and kill other people. It's that simple. You don't even need to have a weapon. Just survive until the end. If you're the last man standing, then the game is over.
So kill or be killed.
Yeah.
No, just be killed.
Just be killed.
So Dark Souls logic, die a lot.
While PUBG is growing, there are many of these games that will be following in its footsteps soon.
Oh, definitely.
With lots of modding capabilities out there, I know as well that the person who's created PUBG is going to leave it open. They're adding new game modes in, which are going to be base tools for modders to be able to properly grab hold and advance and do what he did.
That's cool.
That's great.
Allowing that freedom.
So can
That's
like
awesome.
people create like people create like customized like modes or like maps? So say like I want to play like a game with just all of you. Can I create like a private server so all of us can just kill each other?
In PUBG?
As far as I'm aware, you can create custom games. I'm not sure on the exact limit of like if you need a much larger amount of people. You can have 50 versus 50 battles if you wanted to, and have giant squads. They have, as I said, got some of the zombie stuff implemented, and you can change the rules on whether or not you die the moment you go down instead of actually properly going down, or Yeah, other things. They are working on bringing some other game modes as well. They were talking about a city fight game mode in which it takes place in a majoritively urban environment, loads of buildings, and the only guns you're really going to find are SMGs and shotguns and pistols. And there will be airdrops that drop in things like assault rifles, but the whole idea is that everyone's dropped into like this city area, nothing but all these buildings with like multiple floors, and you run around corners and try and shoot people.
Okay. Sounds really interesting.
Yeah, another one that they were talking about is a war game mode. As you know, that currently, the moment you drop in, you have, I believe, 4 or 5 minutes to get to the first zone before it starts to close in. The thing about what's going on with it at the moment is they're bringing out this one called War, which is essentially you have 30 minutes before the first one closes in. During
PUBG?
that time, yeah, in PUBG, it's what they'll be bringing out. It's in the time it allows you to go around, collect whatever you need. If you die, you get to respawn with a pistol, and you will get to keep respawning until the ring starts to close in for the first time.
Okay.
So then after that, like, say like the ring closes and I die, then what?
You don't come back. That's it. It's like normal PUBG.
Wow.
The idea is to allow people to have a bit more, firefighting, enjoy the aspect of the game itself, while still providing that there's still a real threat, but perhaps it'll give squads a better time to work together instead of, everyone just dropping in, oh, well, I lost 2 of my squad members because someone else got a gun before I did that was landing where I was, and we lose because of that.
So like, say like I'm playing and I find like a really cool shirt and I get killed. Do I still keep that shirt or does it like drop?
I found a really cool shirt. If I won't die for it, it's a Hanes,
I would. If it's a good shirt,
it's a
I'd
white
die for it.
Hanes.
We already got a question from the stream chat right now. That is a question from our good old friend Righteous Slammer. It's asking if it's better to play PUBG in a sneaky way or a Leroy Jenkins way. This is so I didn't want to ask this question because of how cringy it is, but here we go. Here it is. Now you answer it straight.
You guys.
Okay, so here's my answer. If I lay in the grass to try and be stealthy, I get shot. But if I run across the grass mid-open with weapons away, I don't get shot.
How does that make sense?
Yep, because apparently when you're trying to hide, you stick out like a sore thumb because guess what? You're not camouflaged at all against the grass. As well as the further you are away, the textures for grass don't load in properly, so you can also be seen. People don't like being rushed at. People really don't. With the chance of you dying and not respawning, people will panic. I think the best option, provided that you can get in there, is to run and shotgun, or do a rebel jack and run around with a frying pan, because frying pans deflect bullets.
It's the best weapon in the game. Well, that is true.
Frying pan deflect bullets.
Frying pans deflect bullets.
Yeah,
usually melee weapons deflect bullets. Well,
so we're going.
This is the best game of 2017.
It is.
Frying pans are the best melee item. Like, screw the machete, screw the crowbar. You don't need any of that. What you need yourself is a frying pan, because it even deflects bullets when it's on your back too. You don't have to be holding it.
What?
I would actually love to see somebody.
That is legit the coolest thing I've ever heard.
I was playing earlier and I heard it go dink, like someone shot at me. You heard the dink, and I'm like, oh, frying pan just saved me.
It did happen once or twice to me as well. Well, in my experience, if I could say if I rather run or sneak in PUBG, I have a different opinion than Strings. I would say in both ways I always die. But again, maybe because it's just that I'm bad at the game. We got another question, boys.
I do agree. I'm also bad.
Well, you're not bad. We had some awesome experiences playing PUBG.
You're okay.
So, this is not actually a question, but we got over here from Warhammer Games. PUBG is coming out to Xbox or PS4 because I want to play it, but don't have any computers that can run it. So, as far as I understand, they were working on a contract to release it exclusively to Xbox in the first few months of release. But I guess that was I don't know if they actually are going through that with that project. I think it's going to be out on PS4 as well. I remember reading something.
Yeah,
about it.
it's I believe it was Xbox first and then the PS4 after a year.
After a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about
That's
that?
awesome.
So like, is it gonna be
According to the information I was provided, yes.
Okay.
I like the fact that there are more PC games coming to console. While PC gives us access to quite a lot of things. I haven't been a console player in a very long time, but something the console does better is obviously being able to just pick up and play as opposed to PC. So it's very cool that we're now seeing games like PUBG and other things be moved. It gives the game a much access to a wider audience, which in turn also brings in quite a bit more money to the developers, which allows them to make the game better and push it further for our enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my friend, he just got a desktop, right? He decked the whole thing out, put $1,000 into it, and he has to say he loves PC more than Xbox, basically, because you can do more stuff with PC than Xbox, which sucks. I mean, you get better graphics, you got tons of different stuff. Now I'm not trying to say Xbox, because I love playing my Xbox. I do. I'm not trying to say PC is better than Xbox, but there's some things I wish the Xbox had.
For example.
Like, I guess better graphics.
Free games
One
every
thing.
month.
Not being limited to like 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love playing games at 100 FPSs.
Yeah.
No.
It's beautiful.
No. Literally not.
Just
Here's
more
a-
textures loaded.
So
What do you think
right,
is better? Wait, so what do you think is better? If I getting it on the PS4 or getting it on the Xbox One?
Oh,
Ooh.
PS4, definitely PS4. Don't waste your
Well,
time with an
Xbox
Xbox.
X is coming out. No. Xbox X is coming out. It's supposed to
Xbox
bring
for
down.
life will.
You know, you
Yeah.
guys have computers. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can't play on your computers that you can play on an Xbox. I mean, the other way around. But in the PS4, on the other hand, there are a lot of exclusives that you won't be seeing in computers.
Sure.
Last of Us, Uncharted.
Crash
Yeah, but
Bandicoot.
you guys can't get your hands on Halo or
Oh yeah, I just love Halo.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
love
I love
Space
Halo.
Call of
Don't
Duty.
even get me started. I actually do love Halo. That's not the point.
yeah.
It kind of became the point right now, Strings.
No, what's not the point is we're talking about PUBG and we're not talking about Halo.
We'll start a console war in this.
Which console
live
is better
stream.
than the other one will.
Yeah, you're right.
I think they're
PS4.
both great.
Yeah, they both have their
Wait,
perks.
what?
No. Both
The only
consoles
thing
are
I
great.
don't like about the PS4 is the controller. The controller is so weird.
It
The
agreed.
It's a
Oh, yeah, I
two
kinda like it.
thumbsticks. No, it's weird. You don't hold a controller like that.
It feels good on my thumbs.
It's a proven fact that the Xbox controller is actually a much more universal controller and is better for multiple hands, while the PlayStation one is actually better for smaller hands.
I have small hands, damn it.
You
Aw.
small hands.
job.
People.
When you realize you have very small hands.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course, if you're
Yeah,
looking for a
if you-
console to have, you gotta go for the Switch or the Wii U right now. I mean, if
Oh,
you have,
yeah,
if
definitely,
you
I
have a
mean-
computer.
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild.
I love carrying around my
Everybody
iPad
loves
with
Zelda.
the Wii remote strapped to it.
And with the
Yeah,
new T-Rex
no.
Mario.
So right now, guys, it looks like the PS4 will be a very late release for PUBG, but I have a feeling they are seeing how it will do after a year on the Xbox before they get a release, because the whole idea on it is that they don't want to push too hard in the console direction and then realize that if it doesn't get a big reception, what would be the point in releasing it on something else if it doesn't go that far?
Right.
So, William, why
Yeah, sure.
don't you tell us about something funny that's happened to you in PUBG? Because I mean, I've seen some stuff that's happened, but I'd rather hear it from your perspective.
Seriously? Well,
Yeah.
I had two great, amazing experiences playing PUBG. One of them was running you over The other was being run over by Dylan. But seriously speaking, I guess one of the most funny moments that we had in PUBG was that one that you were in when we got our squad kills. We had to listen to our friend, I guess his name was Gnome, right? Running and shouting 1v1, 1v1, you kill all my team, 1v1, you kill my team, 1v1, and he got shot down and started screaming at the other team, you were a whore, you were a fucking shitty player. That was
Yeah.
Jesus.
that was one of the funniest moments that we have in
Name
PUBG.
drop the gnome. He is so funny.
He is.
That actually happens quite a bit, especially when he starts drinking. Because I'm sat there just running down one of the stairs on the side of the building, and he's like, "Come on, fist fight me, you whore, fist fight me!" And I chuckle. Yeah, he's so funny to play with.
Yeah.
These are one of the good things that can happen during PUBG.
The bad things are when you play with Reveljack and he decides to say dominance and fire just blindly for no reason.
Oh yeah, but that's because he got that British thing, you know.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, Team Killer.
Awesome, Dan. What was your funny experience playing PUBG?
I haven't played PUBG yet. Actually, it's actually downloading right now.
You told me you did play PUBG, you son of a bitch!
I played H1Z1.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what was your funniest moment playing H1Z1?
Getting shot in the face after 5 seconds of playing it.
That sounds like me in 99% of the PUBG games I play.
Yeah, because I was at my friend's house, and I saw him playing H1Z1 on his laptop. I was like, what is that? Yeah, I was like, I'll play. He's like, all right, sure, here. I was like, where am I? Oh, just walk forward, go to the house. I take 2 fucking steps. I hear a crack on a sniper, and I got shot in the face. I'm like, you know what? No, fuck this shit. You can't have it back. This is yours. No.
Right. Yeah. How about you, Capson?
Well, I haven't played either. I've never played Player Unknown Battlegrounds or H1Z1.
So this is what we gotta do. Tell me a good gaming experience that you have. How about that?
Okay.
Funny!
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta think. We played Overcooked. Ever heard of that?
No.
It's basically a game where we have to rush around, try to cook things as fast as you can. And it reminds me a lot of Bomberman, a little bit.
Right.
Because you have to go clean dishes and you have to put dishes out. When my friends come over and we play that, we usually end up yelling at each other, like hour long, just telling each other, "Where's the dishes over here?" Or like we're doing like Hell's Kitchen or whatever, and everyone's yelling at each other like, "Where's the tomatoes?" And everyone's screaming and wanting certain food items to cook certain things. It gets really fun.
That seems really fun.
It is.
And
I mean, yelling at your friends is fun.
Well,
I got one.
Well, yelling at people during games is really fun.
I remember back in middle school, we all had a DS, and the Call of Duty of the DS was Metroid Prime Hunter. I remember every time at lunch, we'd always be screaming at each other, and like we're always playing Metroid Prime Hunter. I'll always pick Trine, and they always scream at me to pick a Trine. They're like, why the fuck you pick Trine, you fucking cheating bitch? I guess remember, like, literally the principal had to come down to, like, the lunchroom and watch us, because we were too busy screaming at the top of our lungs at each other, that he was like, you guys need to chill the fuck out.
Oh my god.
It got intense, though. Like, it got intense. We only got to 2 people down. It got real intense.
Oh my god, dude.
Like,
That's a really a little too much.
They need to port that. They actually need to port that into.
I mean, when the principal comes down,
Okay.
There's something that's gonna happen.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to one of our main, let's call it weekly topics that we do almost every week in here in the podcast. So me just ask you guys as gamers, give us your favorite game and why. And then you guys are gonna see what's gonna happen, and then after that, tell us your worst game and why.
You go first, awesome.
Oh shit!
Or if you already have one.
A series or game, like specific game or specific series?
Game, and it's specific.
Shit. Oh, it's gonna be hard, but
I got one.
yeah, you go. I gotta think about it.
My all-time favorite game has always been Skyrim.
Okay.
And the reason why is because when I first got, I remember a game back in 2011, we loaded it up on the desktop. I remember we got straight into there. I remember playing with my dad. I love playing with my dad. We always have fun, just me and it's like our time, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I remember loving because I remember going through and just looking at the landscape and looking at the graphics. We're like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It takes us back to when we played Morrowind and Oblivion together. And then now we're here and we're like, wow. And then it was just so much nostalgia behind it, the whole series.
What do you think about the Elder Scrolls Online?
I don't like that. I have issues with because it's not what we wanted. As a fan of the Elder Scrolls series, it reminds me a lot of like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. It's not, the Elder Scrolls we wanted.
It is a shitty MMO. You can say that.
I would have liked it if it was like co-op, make like you and another friend and you guys would go together.
Okay, so how about
Unpopular
you?
comment incoming. Oblivion was better than Skyrim.
Oh.
Oh gosh, we're gonna start the war.
Oh
now.
yeah. I have to agree with that.
So, Captain,
With
are you
some
be
stuff.
getting the Switch edition one?
There's a Switch edition coming out.
There's
really.
a Switch, right? What was it? E3 went, hey, so here's some Skyrim.
Ooh.
You know you like Skyrim? Here's
No.
some more Skyrim for your
No.
Switch, and then here's some more Skyrim VR.
That
I don't play
we
the
made
Nintendo.
that
Nobody
joke
Skyrims.
3 weeks ago.
I know, but we're talking about Skyrim, so it's currently on topic.
It's relevant.
That is true. Okay, Dan, go. Your turn.
I gotta say Kingdom Hearts 2. I gotta say Kingdom Hearts 2.
Are you? You're kidding,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it inspired me to do so much.
Bad comment incoming. Never played it.
Wow.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Never
Same.
played any
Never
Kingdom
played
Hearts
it.
ever.
What do you mean?
it's so good. Cause like Roxas was my first male crush. Like this is the first boy I ever had a crush on was Roxas.
What?
I don't even remember who that is.
Okay, Roxas is the one with in the white. Yeah, the one, okay, the one in the white shirt with the keyblade they play in the first. Who's like, oh my gosh, who fights for nobody? Who's like, I'm here to save everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm actually a nobody. So we're gonna have 2 more sequels to span the story of Roxas, even though it's so complicated.
So we're talking about Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2?
2, the second one.
Oh, I didn't play that one. Great.
Darn.
Apparently, I've been missing some things. Okay, so which was the first male character that you guys had a crush on?
Roxas.
I got that. That's the next
Never had
question.
a crush on a
Go
guy.
for it. No, you gotta have one.
What?
You gotta pick.
You gotta pick.
Jazargo from Skyrim. Jazargo from Skyrim.
Nice. Strings.
I don't really get crushes on video game characters. Like, I'm
God.
bisexual, and I don't look at guys and go, Like, yeah, I just don't.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Dad's Night Gaming, but just because we're in his channel, so. But that's me. That's me.
Sure.
That's me kicking ass, kissing ass.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for your first female crush on games. How about that?
Oh.
I don't know why that's the topic, guys. I don't know how we get here.
This is a tricky one.
I gotta say Lara Croft.
It's not. It's not tricky in the slightest. It's
No, for
Lara
me either.
Croft, followed by Samus Aran.
Ooh, yes, that's a good one.
For me, it was Lara Croft followed by Hinata.
Widowmaker.
Wow, I can't argue with that. I can't argue.
No.
Widowmaker has a very nice form in which I can always appreciate.
Yeah, that nice dead ass. Oh.
The
Yeah,
ass
sure.
of wisdom.
Yeah.
Widowmaker's
come out
booty.
like a
Be my
table.
guide and steady my scope.
Fair.
So, no, now, there we go. Right, it's Reinhardt. Now,
Reinhardt.
it's Reinhardt. I feel like he's big and he would protect me. That's who it is. It's Reinhardt,
No.
followed by Agent Reyes. I really like Reaper. Like if you
No.
see him in his Black Watch outfit, I think he is pretty.
Oh my
hard.
It's
God.
Daddy 69.
So edgy.
Oh
He's
my
so
god. Oh my god.
The aimbot to protect us all.
The director of the network is watching us right now. I am so sorry.
Oh, I have to say,
I want Reinhardt to take
I
me in
think
his big muscly
my true, I guess, crush was on Alex from Half-Life 2. She was there to protect you.
All right. What's our current male crush? Our current male video game crush?
Current.
What? So on real life people or game characters?
Game characters.
It's really.
Oh,
Do we-
as I said, it started with Reinhardt. It's currently Reaper.
See, for me, it started with Noctis, but it ended with Gladio and Prompto. Gladius and Prompto.
Rico from Just Cause 3, definitely.
I
As of
don't
right now.
know. I don't got real male crushes on video games.
I'm surprised we actually have that.
You're the
Once
one who-
again.
you're the one who asked this question.
Okay,
I didn't ask it.
I gotta come up
No,
with
William
something.
did.
I gotta come up with
Oh,
something.
William
Let's
did,
see. Let's see.
Worst video game experience.
Oh, I got one.
Worst.
I actually got a question in here. Now that I remember, since we're talking about female crushes on video games, I gotta go with Boss from the Metal Gear series from
Unpopular
the
opinion
Operation.
incoming, never played it.
She's like 43.
So what? She's hot
It's
as
a MILF,
fuck.
man.
Hey,
And-
old chicks know how to do things.
I mean, if
That
you're
is
gonna go
true.
for hot
Oh,
chicks in the Metal Gear
Jesus.
Solid series, Quiet takes the cake.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah, Quiet.
Never
takes the
played
cake.
MGS.
Is there a stop button?
But it's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah,
my
it's really good.
my male crush is gonna have to be Big Boss then. There.
Who?
Yeah, Big Boss. I'll take that. I'll take Big Boss.
From who? From
Metal
what?
Gear.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear,
Oh.
you dumbass. Okay.
Hey, I'm 17, mate. I haven't played a lot.
You should play Metal Gear. Fate
So-
and Pain was released in
I know.
2015.
Fine. Oh,
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid. Okay.
We got-
I've never
we
played
got-
a single Metal Gear Solid.
We got
You monster.
other
Wait.
questions. We got a lot of
wait.
questions, guys.
That-
Chill
that's
out.
the question.
Okay,
Okay,
guys, questions.
Did Knight ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Pokemon? Wait, legendary or non-legendary?
I don't
I-
know.
Why
Pokemon
is-
includes legendary. Like,
It does. We got other questions other than Knight's, but let's start with his.
okay, so wait. What my favorite? Did he ask what my favorite Pokemon was?
Yeah.
Is that what he asked? Okay, so my favorite Pokemon, hands down, is Volcarona, the
Good
Fire
choice.
Moth, because
Yeah.
fire. I love bug types, and the fact that it's a fire bug type and it is amazingly good.
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me.
Go
like,
ahead.
Ever.
I say
I've only
Pikachu-
played Pokemon Go.
Oh,
Let's
fuck
pick you,
you.
I'm punching
Why are
you.
you in here? Why are you in my podcast? Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry. I wasn't a nerd back then. I hang out with all the jocks. I wanted to be cool.
You fucking
It's
asshole.
popularity contest in high school, man. You have to survive somehow.
Revel Jack
Um,
said
Yes,
Fennekin.
Charizard's
Charizard doesn't count. Any Pokemon from the first generation, any started from the first
Squirtle.
generation, any started from the first generation, or Pikachu doesn't count.
It totally counts.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
wrong,
Ditto.
but it counts.
Ditto is enough. Ditto is. It's not a good answer, but
Okay.
I'm gonna take that. We also
I
got
start
Rebel
catching in
Jack's.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
Oh
Rebel
my
Jack said
God.
Fennekin.
Yeah,
boy.
I'll say Greninja.
Good choice.
With the tongue scarf.
I love that. Trying to go all Naruto.
Yeah.
Naruto. And he's also got the water shuriken attack. And Knight said his is Mr. Mind. Does anyone wants to guess what's my favorite Pokemon is?
Umbreon.
Charizard.
Whatever that Pokemon that looks like Donald Trump.
No, sorry, I got it wrong. Dabrion.
Oh, I thought it was
Dabrion.
No.
That will be the right answer. Actually, my first
What?
Pokemon is Magikarp.
There's a
Magikarp, he is
Pokemon
so
called
OP.
Dabron.
Magikarp is so
That's
OP.
great. His scales are like diamonds.
Basically. In
So
description
what
of
other
it.
questions do we get from the chat?
Okay, we got other questions that go back to them before we go too off topic. We got another question from I can't read this name, But we got a
Good
question
stuff.
from this user that's asking, what was the saddest scene in a game you ever saw?
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's a big one.
I already know the answer for
God.
that one, and I'm gonna answer it right away. The saddest scene that I ever saw in a video game, and that literally made me cry, was Snake shooting down Big Boss. It was really touching for me.
Okay. For me,
By the
it's
way, no, wait, before we continue, because Will didn't properly read the chat, Dad's favorite is Squirtle.
No, he said it
Told you
before it
guys.
was Mr. Mine.
No, he asked.
Oh.
When we were asking the question, he asked, "Is it Mr. Mime?"
I bet it is Will. Okay, he was talking to me. I see. I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so Knight, it doesn't count. Squirtle is not a Pokemon.
In my heart, he is.
Okay, so his name is Ryzen Cross. I don't know how William could not pronounce that.
Because I'm not
That's
really
all,
good at reading stuff. Go ahead.
we were doing saddest game scenes.
Yeah, saddest game scenes. Go.
For me, same series as you, but it's from Metal Gear Solid 5. The whole, like, after you beat the game, the whole scene where you have to go rescue Quiet, and then Quiet leaves, spoiler alert, that
Mhm.
whole, like, that whole final mission with Quiet, that got me crying. Because when you actually think about it, she sacrificed everything for you. And I'm just like, come back, Quiet, I love you. I'll marry you.
That's quite true. I mean, I would say if I go back to Metal Gear Solid 5, the most touchy scene for me was realizing that you were actually not Snake.
That was more confusing than, like,
Yeah.
it's sad. I was like, wait, what?
Mhm.
What?
And Jack just told me that Metal Gear Solid 5 is crap. I hate you, Jack. I hate you so much.
Why?
I don't know, because he's a douchebag.
It was a great addition.
Sorry?
It was a great addition.
What?
Metal Gear Solid 5 was a great addition to the series.
It really was.
Never
wanted to
played a Metal
punch-
Gear Solid.
I know we're talking about saddest scene that you ever saw in a game, but let me
I
just
think.
let me just say one
Oh.
other thing that I spent the whole Phantom Pain game wanting to punch Liquid right at his face, and I never had the opportunity. And that's why I was so. It wasn't a perfect game because they took out the mission number 51. If you guys know what that is.
Wow. I remember I did like the whole game on my channel. I did like a whole series on my channel, but remember 51? So I gotta go back and find out what mission that was.
Yeah, it was
God,
it
I
was
have-
taken away from the game because if you guys remember, it finished. It theoretically finished when Liquid steals the Sahelanthropus from I forgot the name of our base, Mother something.
Mother Base.
Yeah, Mother Base. That's the name of our base. So it theoretically ends there, right?
Oh yeah, because the credits start rolling and then you start up again. Right?
Yeah,
That's the mission. Yeah, that's the mission.
Yeah, so
Oh,
actually
train.
there's another mission that was supposed to be right after that, where you go get Sahelanthropus back from Liquid that's in an island with Psycho Mantis, and you kind of have to defeat both of them. That's mission 51.
But why they took that out though?
I don't know. Never figured it out.
That'd
Okay.
be so cool. That'd be like a great
Okay,
throwback.
so
finding Psycho Mantis.
before we go off topic, has everyone
Oh,
explained?
I don't get to say my saddest scene.
Well, no, that's my point. Is that we're just
Yeah.
currently talking about Metal Gear Solid as opposed to
Yeah.
what we're
Yeah.
continuing on with the questions. So feel free, Captain.
I have 3 scenes in mind, but I think the number one that takes spot for me is when I was playing Infinite Warfare and seeing that robot. I forget his name.
Rip your arm off.
No. In not Infinite Warfare. It was the robot, and I forget its name. Edwards or something. But seeing him sacrifice, like you had to control him as he had to destroy himself. That scene, I drew a tear because I was like, I love this guy. I love the voice actor for him, and then seeing him
Yeah.
go is a shame.
From Ryzen Cross, he not sure if this is spoilers or not, but he says the Last of Us scene where his daughter got shot.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh.
heart wrenching.
Yeah, again, another game that I've never played.
Same.
And my saddest scene is in Call of Duty Ghosts when your dog gets shot.
Oh my god.
Does he
oh
get
my
shot?
gosh.
He does
Did
get
he get
shot.
shot?
You have
He
to
does?
carry him.
Oh,
You have to carry him.
Oh yeah.
Doggy,
Oh
no!
my god.
Yeah, it, like it just I
Hey,
immediately
Ghost.
broke down into like this sad anger as I like put the dog down, pull out my LMG, and just spray it wildly into the
Who
dude.
shot him?
Oh,
Yeah, who shot my
God.
dog?
I'm talking about Call of Duty status scenes. I think Ghost from Modern Warfare. That scene.
Oh,
When
Ghost
you and
died.
Ghost died, a Shepard. Yes, Ghost was so awesome, and then Shepard shot him.
Okay,
Well-
guys. So we have a
Yeah, we got
question
left.
from Devlin Edwards. Has anyone played the Blood Rain games?
No.
No.
I heard about it, but I haven't played it.
Okay, so there you go, Devlin Edwards. The answer to your question. I've never played it either. So
Thanks
yeah,
for
I'm
joining
very
us.
Thank
Yeah.
you for joining us with your question. It was very much appreciated.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have to keep going with the worst game I ever played.
Worst
so-
game.
Well, for a
Worst.
start, my favorite game that I ever played, because I didn't get a chance to answer that, is the first Mass Effect.
I'm
Ooh,
sorry,
yeah.
Strings. I'm really sorry. You're right.
Sorry.
Hey, it's totally okay. I mean, I think that we are getting. I think we're talking about a vast array of things, which keeps it going, as opposed to it just sat there with complete silence. Worst game I ever played. I'm probably going to have to give that to. I think it was Crash of the Titans. I don't know if anyone played that, but it was a Crash Bandicoot game where they tried to reboot
No.
it, and to me, I felt
Yeah,
like they just
they failed
destroyed what it
miserably.
meant. Yeah.
Well, thank God we're talking about Activision here, since you guys just mentioned again the Call of Duty series. You know, once again, the whole what was it called again? Modern Warfare stuff. That shit was just terrible, and everything that Activision ever
Infinite
touches,
Warfare? Yeah.
even worse. Yeah, all of that are garbage. The only good Call of Duty that I remember is probably like World at War or something like that.
I'm gonna say the first Modern Warfare.
I guess. But again, everything that Activision never touches, it always become garbage. So
Case in point, Black Ops 3.
yeah,
Thinking of the worst game I've ever played is probably Tony Hawk Street Revenge.
don't even know
for
what that
me,
is.
For me, I gotta say Superman.
It was for the
64.
first ever Xbox. We got it at a garage sale.
Really?
And I was like, oh, I'll play it. It was the first time I ever raged at a game. I threw my controller down, and my mother yelled at me. She ran. I was like, "What are you doing in here?" Nothing, Mom. Just I can't race this jump.
Jeez.
I
Yeah,
gotta
I couldn't
say,
see
I think for me the worst video game I've ever played was Superman 64. For the life of me, I couldn't get past the first level. I just yelled at my TV screen, threw my controller at my fucking 64. I said, "Fuck this! I hate you, Superman."
Yeah. Okay, I don't need to talk about my least favorite game because I do that almost every week, and if I keep reaping off on Legend of Zelda's titles, people are gonna stop liking the podcast. So I'm just gonna ask this out of questions in the comments. What is the one game, once again from that Rise and Cross guy that I couldn't pronounce the name? What is the one game that makes you lose friends?
Any
Oh.
FPS, any FPS.
Overcooked. Definitely overcooked.
I've gotta say
Hello
Mario,
Kitty Island Adventure.
Mario Kart.
That's my favorite game.
The
How
best
did
game ever.
you know?
No, it's the game that makes me lose friends. I think was when I got really good at Halo 2, and none of my friends ever wanted to play with me anymore because they just hated playing with me.
Well,
I
I
gotta
was playing
say-
Halo.
I like, do you want to come round? It's like, are we gonna play Halo? Maybe. I don't want to come over.
What was that? Awesome. Possum.
I gotta say for me, it was a tie between Mario Kart and Tekken. Like I'm really good at Tekken. Like you give me Lily and you're done for. You're done for. Nobody wants to play Tekken with me anymore.
See, I'm not good at Tekken, but I like playing it because I really enjoy playing King.
I actually like memorized all this like wrestling moves. Like I literally memorized them by heart, and like I feel disappointed in that. I'm like, wow, I have no life. I memorized all of King's
I love
moves.
watching the like championship games and stuff when they use him, and I'm just like, this is so awesome.
They're so good with him.
They really are.
They
I'm
are. They are.
jealous.
I don't know, guys. How about you, Captain kept son.
Yes.
What was the
What's my
game that...
word?
No, the game
that
that
makes
made you
me lose
lose a
friends?
friend. Yeah.
Overcooked.
God.
Definitely overcooked. Because we always yell at each other. Then they're like, we're done. And then I was like, okay. Every time I try to make a play overcooked, you don't want to play.
Okay. Strings.
Yes.
Favorite Resident Evil character.
Oh,
From-
Wesker.
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon.
It doesn't matter. Wesker. It's from Devlin Edwards and Wesker, hands down.
Leon. He has abs and the face of steel.
Well, he also dies a lot. And it's probably one of the most brutal death compilations that I ever saw involving Leon.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4. He died so many times.
In so many brutal ways.
Chainsaw, crush, fell to death, pickaxe to the face.
Pickaxe to the
Rising
face.
Cross says Leon.
You guys are gonna hate me again.
If you
Go
say
ahead.
Chris,
If
I'm
you
gonna cry.
if you say that you never play a Resident Evil game,
I've never played
God.
a Resident
Oh
Evil
my
game.
God. Why
I
are
think
you
I played
doing
5. I only played 5.
I'm a.
You have to still understand. I don't PC game a lot.
It's not
You have to
PC. That's
understand.
I did, I was-
PS1.
I don't own a PS1. I only own an Xbox One.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7.
Which not all that good, but okay.
Outlast 2 looked better.
Both of them suck, but okay.
Hey, whoa.
Both of them are like an easy 6.
Yeah.
Revel says Ethan because you don't see his face.
Ooh,
That's
so
who his
mysterious.
favorite character is.
He has a face, and it was shown already, Revel. Look it up.
Yeah, Rebel. Yeah.
Wait, does he?
See,
Yeah.
I remember
I've-
playing it. I remember seeing it.
I've only ever played Resident Evil 5 was because it had co-op and it was on the 360 and me and my friend played like the absolute crap out of it.
Oh yeah, because Chris Redfield was on like steroids in that game.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, exactly.
I just very
that's-
enjoyed if you complete the game in like under the time limit, you get unlimited rocket launch.
It happens
like-
a lot during Resident Evil games.
No, I know that, but infinite rockets are just so much fun.
Yeah, there was an
Yeah, aren't they?
infinite rocket launcher in Resident Evil 4, and a infinite Tommy gun. I guess was kind of like the best game in the game, the best weapon in
Yeah,
the game.
I think in order to get a Tommy gun, you have to beat the game on the hardest difficulty, and to get the infinite rocket, you have to beat it with under 2 hours. I think.
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. I guess you can buy both the guns. No. I guess the Tommy gun you have to beat up. I guess Simon Ada or something in hard mode or something like that. I don't.
I haven't played it in a while.
I don't remember. For the record, my favorite Resident Evil character is Jill Valentine. Because I guess, now that I think about it, I guess she was my actual first video game crush.
The Jill sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. My favorite horror game is Resident Evil 3. But I already said that in other podcasts as well. I
Dead
hate
Space.
you, Capson. I hate you
Why?
so much.
Why?
Because you don't play video games.
I'm 17, man. I still have time. I need to play video games.
No, he
You
plays
go
video
outside
No,
right now, you find yourself a PS1, and you buy the Resident Evil
My
trilogy.
grandmother
Hey,
owns a
hey, hey,
PS4.
Hey,
Or PS1.
hey, Will, lay off of him, alright? He plays video games, but he only plays good ones.
Oh,
You little piece of shit.
He's
You're
doing that
asking for it.
flame.
You're asking for it, Strings. I'm gonna run you
Oh,
over
starting the
so
war-
many
starting the
times.
war already.
Swing first.
The flames are real.
I'm gonna
Cash
run
me
you
outside.
over.
Jeez.
What do you like to
We're
play
talking about horror
again?
games. What?
My favorite horror game is Dead Space.
Oh my
Outlast.
god, dude.
Dead Space.
I can't play that without pissing my pants.
Like I
Seriously?
was playing Dead Space and like
Oh,
when you're
shut
on
up.
the levels and there's this big tentacle thing that just grabs your leg and it comes out of nowhere and just pulls you down the hallway and I fucking scream off the top of my head and my
I've
dad's like,
seen
"Are you
enough
alright in
Wait,
there?"
Is
I'm
that-
like, I'm fine.
Is that supposed to be a
Outlast is
bad
scary,
thing?
okay.
I mean, I've seen enough hentai to know where that was going.
What?
Yeah, it usually goes to a good place, right? I mean, a
What?
really messed up,
What?
weird place. What am I talking about?
Okay.
Another question.
Yeah.
Stop.
Your favorite badass in games. If you say Wesker again.
Craig.
Rico
Craig.
from Just Cause 3. Rico from Just Cause 3.
Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
Rico from Just Cause 3.
Krieg from the Borderlands.
boss from Metal Gear
Boss,
Solid.
yeah.
Specifically, the actual badass.
Did you ever seen Boss? Yeah, you don't, because you don't play Metal
Are
Gear.
you guys looking at the comments right
Yeah,
now?
no, I told you I only play good games.
Fuck you, Strings. Fuck you
Strings,
so
are you
much.
looking at the comments?
I am looking at the comments.
Do you see a guy named Capdad?
Cap Dad, yes.
Oh, Dante from Devil May Cry? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I changed mine to Dante. I totally forgot about Dante.
Why?
Hello, father. He's watching the podcast.
Nice.
Your father is
Yeah.
watching the podcast.
Yes. Hello,
Well,
Papa.
I'm sorry for the horrible things I said about your son.
No, it's okay.
Go buy him a PS1
Dude,
right now.
Buy him
Immediately.
games.
No, it's dude. It's he's a cool guy. Don't worry.
Yes, and I'm telling him
Buy
to
him
buy you a
games.
PS4, a PS1. Your son
No,
needs to
father,
learn.
don't listen to the. Don't
Buy
listen
him-
to the.
Buy him a PlayStation 1 and some bad games. I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep on pushing this bad button.
You know,
You-
now,
you
now
got-
on the
you-
topic.
You got nothing
see-
on me, Strings.
We have Rising Cross, and he says Dante from Devil May Cry. I don't necessarily know which one he means. I hope he means Dante
Wait,
from
the-
the original Devil
yeah,
May Cry,
the
not
good-
the
wait.
reboot.
The good Dante, not the bad one.
Yeah, the good Dante.
Like, because if he means the good Dante, then I applaud him because that Dante's amazing. And I
Okay.
don't know if
Dante's
anyone
that shit.
I don't know if anyone else has seen the anime.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have. That's good. That was good anime. They should
He is
continue that.
so good in that anime. Yeah, okay, Rising Cross says original.
Yeah.
Otherwise, man,
I
was
haven't
gonna make some even more unpopular opinions.
I haven't seen the anime, but I just need this comment to be in the podcast, so let me just say it. Rising Cross once again said, "Okay, switch places with your son, sir." Just
Is he ta- he's
because,
talking to-
yeah, he's talking about your dad, dude.
Oh, my dad's more of a gamer than me. He's played like the original Lara Crofts.
Yes.
He had. Yeah,
Well then.
that was his crush.
Let me just take advantage of this opportunity to invite Mr. Captain Dad to be in our next Coach podcast next week. With that being
My
said,
my father's a busy man.
it's not an issue.
can
We
see
are
it,
not. We can have you whenever you.
Could I join in, or can I just have to forcibly listen?
What?
What?
Could I like come in with like? Can I be there with him when he does the podcast?
Well, sure, but we can discuss about that when we are not live anymore.
Yes.
And with
Yeah.
that, since I said it, I just wanted to remind you guys that our time is almost running out.
Aww.
Yeah, and now everybody says a
Running
good
out.
long say it. Thank you, gentlemen. And with that, we finish this week's Coach podcast. It was awesome.
Very interesting.
It was very interesting. It was awesome to have all of you guys in here. Strings, thank you so much for replacing Vance this week.
Hey, I try.
Good. Now, if you could properly every single one of you say your goodbyes, that would be awesome.
Starting with Captain.
Captain.
Good day.
Dan.
Thanks for having us. Have a mama spectacular day.
From Strings, your co-host, I thank you guys for coming, and I'll hopefully see you next time.
And for you that's watching and not yet a member of the Collaborators Online Alliance, don't forget to join the Discord in the description down below. Be a member of our community. Be a content developer. Play video games and respect women. And with that, I answer this. I finish this week's podcast, and I say my properly goodbyes. I'm sorry for making a fool out of myself, and I see you all in the next week. Goodbye for now.